Here are the results of the second TIMB survey. The Tourism Industry Association of New Brunswick has been conducting surveys to better understand the impact of COVID-19 on the tourism operators. More than 225 operators around the province have filled out the second survey that was in effect between March 23rd and April the 5th, 2020. As mentioned earlier, we had more than 225 operators fill out this survey. 37% are accommodations, including hotels, B&Bs, and inns. 14% are food and beverage services, and 13% are tourism operators and others. Please note that many are seasonal, and we based our data on the responses received. We have received input from operators in all 5 scenic drives in New Brunswick. For the question, how many employees does your business have? We are seeing that more than 60% of respondents have 10 or less employees. Less than 20% have between 11 and 25. A little over 10% have between 26 and 50. And less than 5% have more than 50 employees. In the other category, we are seeing volunteers and entrepreneurs. Here we can see the annual growth and decline comparing 2018 and 2019. We can see that more than 30% have seen a slight increase in revenue in 2019. Less than 20% have seen between 11 and 15% increase. A little more than 10% have seen a significant increase between 26 and 50%, and 4% have doubled their revenue or more. On the opposite side, always comparing 2018 and 2019 annual revenue, we are seeing that more than 6% have lost half or more of their revenue compared to 2018. Less than 1% have lost between 26 and 50%. More than 5% lost between 11 and 15%, and 6.6% have lost between 1 and 10%. What this means is that more than 65% of the respondents have seen a growth in 2019 compared to 2018. Less than 20% have seen a loss in revenue, and less than 10% have stayed the same. In the other category, we are seeing new businesses. Looking at growth versus decline in the different graph, it shows that more than 51% of respondents have seen a decrease in revenue in the first quarter of 2020 compared to 2019. However, we also see that more than 21% have seen an increase, while more than 14% have not seen any changes. The other category seems to indicate that these are seasonal operators. In the comments section, we are seeing that many had great months of January and February, but a major decline in March. However, their growth in revenue in the first 2 months made up for the loss in revenue that occurred in March. We are seeing that more than 50% have closed temporarily, and more than 3% have closed permanently. Almost 40% have laid off staff. 33% remain open, offering reduced services, 24% have reduced staff hours, and more than 20% have taken other actions, such as postponed openings, shifting to online sales, added extra precaution to protect staff and visitors, and a lot of the respondents are seasonal, and these measures do not apply to them yet. We have asked operators to let us know the percentage of employees that have been laid off because of COVID-19. Almost 50% of the respondents have said that they have laid off between 76 and 100% of their staff. 17% have laid off between 1 and 25%, while 7% have laid off between 26 and 50%, and 5% between 51 and 75% of their staff. 22% in the other category includes seasonal or no staff. For the financial assistance government question, to keep your business viable, more than 73% have responded yes, more than 9% have said no, and 17.2% include seasonal operators, and many say they will need to reevaluate in May. For the what kind of financial assistance would your business require, more than 72% said that they need support with government taxes, dues, and financial demands to be waived for the next 12 months starting immediately. Almost 46% said they need financial support to retain laid-off employees. 45% need an extension of the income tax deadline. Almost 44% need debt payment deferral. 42% need wage subsidies for employees with reduced hours. Almost 40% need unlimited interest-free loans, and more than 11% need financial support to pay for extended employee sick leave. In the other category, many say that they will have to reevaluate in May and are looking for grants, among other suggestions. These are very difficult times for all of us, and we need to work together to provide government officials the information they need to make and support their decisions. There is a third survey online that will provide us more data as we continue to monitor the impact of COVID-19 on tourism. We encourage you to go to our website at tianb.com and continue to help us help you. We are a strong industry, and we will get through this together. Thank you, and stay healthy.